I love my snakes. My favorite snake is Prince Roger, and he's named after Prince, who I'm actually wearing today. But snakes aren't as bad as you think. I think some people say, you know, they're unpredictable, but I be feeling the vibes. Like, I kind of can tell when my snake doesn't want to be bothered, you know? They go in their little hide. But, yeah, they're really relaxing pets to me, and they can really like you. Like, they can decipher who they like and they don't. The feeding process. So, some snakes eat dead. So I have rats in my freezer. And some snakes eat alive, and I have to buy a rat. And when I buy a rat, it comes in a little box, and I have to pick up the rat by its tail and drop it in the snake's tank. And literally in 2 seconds, the snake will attack the mouse and kill it first, and then eat it. And that's the process. Yeah, well, I have Prince Roger, I have Mike, I have Wednesday, and I've got Vanilla. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is H.E.R with MONTREALITY. We're just having a good time. My favorite character, SpongeBob, which is why I commented on your sweater. SpongeBob is my favorite cartoon ever. I don't know why. He's just hilarious.
I feel like SpongeBob is he's like a good role model too. Like, what does he represent?
Low key, SpongeBob represents positivity, because no matter what happens to him, he be crying a lot, but he's still very upbeat. No matter how much, you know, Squidward be hating on him and Patrick be acting crazy, like, he still stays by by his friend's side. Like, that's a role model. I have so many SpongeBob moments that I love. The Dirty Dan episode is probably one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes, or Doodle Bob. That's definitely a favorite. The realest shit I ever wrote is probably a piece of my song Against Me at the end, and I said, to my women with the utmost respect, intellect, we often forget and neglect. Intuition can see through elusive intent. And I think as women, we kind of ignore that intuition that we have most of the time, and it gets us in trouble. So I think that's probably the realest thing I ever wrote. In a lot of things in my life, I've had to kind of imagine first and envision first, and I think I manifested so many of the things that are happening now, and some of it is even more than I could imagine, you know? So I think it's just getting in that mindset of just allowing great things to happen, and staying positive and believing in yourself, really. The biggest crowd? Oh, what's the biggest crowd I've ever done? Oh, it was, yes. Rock in Rio. 105,000 people all in one place watching. Not to mention, like, the millions at home, but, like, there were 105,000 people in the audience. Duh. Yes, in Brazil. I loved it. The energy was crazy. And I did a little bit of bossa nova. I got to play the timbales on stage. I became the first woman, I think, or first black woman to ever own a festival 100%. No partners, no nothing. Just me and my team, you know, with the help of a lot of people. It was so special, you know. I did in my hometown in the Bay Area, and R&B is not dead. We represented that, you know. So yeah, it was mine. It felt like something that I know is gonna happen for years. Honestly, I've never had a regular job before in my life. I never. It's funny, actually. I filled out an application for an ice cream store not far from my house, and they never called me. So, you know, their loss. I don't think love is something you can put a definition on, because it means something different to everybody, which is, I think, something we all have to learn, is that it means something different to everybody, and that it's a feeling more so than anything else. It's not something you can name or make out or, you know, call out when you see it. It's just a feeling. And I don't even know if I've ever felt, well, I know I've felt a real love. You know, I can say that from my mother, I can say that from my father, from my sister, from my grandfather, for my family, for people around me who aren't blood related to me that I love. But yeah, I don't think there's a definition. I think you have to find your own definition. 86 years old. Well, I'm still gonna look young because I got a baby face, so you know there's no aging. I got Asian and black in me, and both of those things never age. So man, I'm gonna look back and I think I'm gonna be proud. I might still be on the stage, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna be touring until the day I die.
Living your best life.
Exactly.
Like kids and grandchildren.
Absolutely. I want to be able to tell my grandchildren all these stories and, you know, sit on a porch and reminisce on my life. My message to the youth, don't give in to the pressures of society. And I know it's kind of cliche to say, but I think every day we're tested to be everything else but ourselves. And it's so important to stick to who you are, you know, stick to what you believe in, figure out what you believe in, figure out what you're comfortable with, and represent that, and wear it on your sleeve, and just be you, because it'll get you further than chasing something or trying to be somebody else. Mwah.
MONTREALITY show.
I feel like this body is a shell, so I think in a way, when we free ourselves from this body, we go to somewhere even greater, somewhere that fulfills our soul more, somewhere that our purpose continues in a whole different way that we probably can't even comprehend.